Alright class, today we're going to talk about something really interesting. The role of rocks in storing natural resources. Did you know that many of the natural resources we use every day are found inside rocks? These resources include things like water, oil, natural gas, and even minerals like gold and iron. Rocks play a key part in storing these resources, and today we're going to explore the different physical properties of rocks that make this possible. First, let's talk about what natural resources are. Natural resources are materials we get from the earth that help us in different ways. Some of these, like water, oil, and natural gas, are stored inside rocks deep within the earth. But how does that work? Well, it has to do with the physical properties of the rocks themselves, like their porosity and permeability. These two properties are really important for determining how natural resources are stored in rocks. Let's start with porosity. Porosity refers to the amount of empty space inside a rock. Imagine a sponge, it's full of tiny holes, right? Those holes in the sponge allow it to soak up water. Similarly, some rocks have tiny spaces between the grains or particles that make up the rock. These spaces are called pores, and they allow rocks to store things like water and oil. A rock that has more pores or bigger pores is considered more porous. This means it can hold more natural resources, so if a rock has high porosity, it's like a natural sponge capable of holding water, oil, or natural gas. Now let's talk about permeability. Permeability is a little different from porosity. It's about how well liquids or gases can flow through a rock. If the pores inside the rock are connected to each other, the liquid or gas can move from one pore to another, which means the rock has high permeability. But if the pores are not connected, the resource stays trapped in one spot. For example, sandstone is a type of rock that often has both high porosity and high permeability, making it really good at storing oil and natural gas. On the other hand, shale is a rock with high porosity but low permeability, which means it can hold resources, but they don't move through it easily. Another important property is hardness. Rocks that are harder and more durable, like granite, might not be as good at storing resources because they don't have a lot of pores. However, softer rocks like limestone or sandstone can have more porosity and permeability, making them better for storing natural resources. Finally, we need to think about caprock. Caprock is a layer of rock that covers a deposit of oil or gas and traps it underground. These rocks need to be non-porous and have low permeability so they can hold the resources in place until they are extracted. An example of a caprock would be shale, which doesn't let oil or gas escape easily. So, to sum it up, rocks with high porosity and permeability are great at storing natural resources like water, oil, and natural gas. These physical properties help determine how much of a resource can be stored in the rock and how easily it can move through it. And rocks that act as caprocks help trap these resources underground, keeping them there until we need them. The next time you see a rock, think about what it might be holding inside. These natural resources are crucial to modern life, and understanding how they are stored helps us manage them wisely.